Hi everyone, my name is Uros Budimak and I'm here today with Ana Maria Elena from the North Vancouver Tennis Center. All right, so we're talking about the difference between a swing volley and a volley off of a high ball that you recognize, and you were back at the baseline and you see that ball coming back and now you're moving in to take that.
Right.
Which one do you prefer?
I would definitely prefer the swing volleys. I would never take a volley that's coming up high at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would always take my swing volley.
Yeah.
Definitely more pace. I can hit it through better, much better for me.
Where's contact for that swing volley?
It's definitely around shoulder level,
okay.
And you want to make sure you're hitting in front. If you want to hit down the line, make sure it's front of the front foot. If you want to hit cross court, you want to have the contact away from the body more.
It's certainly a preference of yours because
right.
of your style of play and,
Yes.
and the years of training. Now we do see a lot of club players taking that ball as a volley, and I would teach that volley just as much as the swing volley.
Yeah.
Both are very viable options,
yeah.
right? The higher level you are and the more comfortable and the more you trust your shot and your timing to take it out of the air and fully swing, you go for it anytime you can.
Yes.
However, you know, sometimes we do talk about a more pressure situation. You know, we feel that pressure sometimes in a club tournament. So you're walking, you know, coming in, ball is high. You maybe just want to take that high volley and place it cross court with an angle.
Yeah, totally. Depends on your option too. Like if both of your opponents are back on the baseline, for sure go for that volley angle to hit like a drop shot.
When we are hitting that ball with a volley, that preparation of the racket is very, very important. And you've done a great job doing that. Show it to me with your racket one more time. Yeah, so the idea is that the racket is set and prepared to hit the volley at this height. You know, slightly above head height, it's where we're comfortable. So preparing the racket and the contact point you want almost helps you track that shot better with the racket, and then when the racket and the ball are just about to meet, then you let it go. But the racket is ready. It's almost like catching the ball with a baseball glove.
That's right.
You're moving, but the hand is ready and awaiting contact here. We often see players make that error of running forward and the ball is coming and then they go, oh, and then they end up hitting it low.
Yes. No, and very important where you're setting up the racket, trust that you're not setting it up too far behind your body. Then you can't really see where your racket is oriented. Always keep the racket in front of the body when you're setting up.
That's a great point. I always like to think about it at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
Right, yes.
2 o'clock, 10 o'clock to my backhand, 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock to my right.
Now many players might tell you, but I have to keep my eyes on the ball. Well, yes, you're keeping your eyes on the ball, but the racket is in your peripheral vision. So you should still see and be able to see the racket.
Quite often I get players to do this. So just put your hands left and right, 3 and 9, and look straight ahead. Find a spot that you look at. And now start moving your hands forward until you can see them. And then stop. There you go. Yeah. And so that's as far as we'd like to take that racket back. Any further than that creates uncertainty. And it just simplifies things so much if the hands are in front of your body, in front of your eyes. You're not looking at your racket, like you said, you're watching the ball.
Yes.
But you do see the other things and the other factors, like the players on the other side as well as the racket. You're aware of where it is.
Yes, yes.
Now, players often try to create power off of that ball. And we're talking about the volley version, which happens at club level so often. They see the ball coming high and slow and they go, I should be able to attack it. I should be able to do something with that ball. Now, a slow ball, let's not forget, what does it do? It creates an arc, a lot more than a hard, fast ball.
Right.
And a slow ball is by no means easier. It's a challenge to time that ball, right?
Yes, there's no pace, so you have to add your own pace.
Correct.
Yes.
You have to add your own pace, plus you have to find that height.
Yes.
When someone hits a hard ball flat straight towards you, it's easy to forecast what height that ball will come to.
Yes.
But a slower ball is not easy. So that's why, you know, that angle is a great option, again, because you're using their speed, you're not having to add a lot of your own power, because you are still very far away from the net.
Exactly.
This is a very much transitioning area. We don't want to hang out here, but you know, this is so far away from the net for you to try to do much with it. If you're closer inside of that service box, then you can add some power to it as well, because you're closer. It's easier to hit the court and your targets when you're closer to them.
Yeah, fair enough. You want to make sure when you're hitting that high volley, when you're in this area, that you're using a catch and a carry feeling more than a punch. A punch would be, again, when you're closer, like Uros was saying, when you're closer to the net to really get into that ball and add the pace. Again, from here, you want to imagine you're catching the ball in your strings in front of your body and then carry it as long as you can,
if you're going for a
using your
deep ball.
body momentum.
Yeah.
For a deep ball.
Yeah. As you are going forward to hit that volley, you already do have body speed.
Yes.
So without me even moving my racket, I move it a tiny bit, but my body is adding racket speed.
Yeah, so no need to add more speed.
No need for speed.
Gonzalez.